that were out of position in that qualifying session. I think those... some sounds, eh? Yeah. Oh, that mode's awesome, isn't it? I know we've got listeners online. Yeah. This kind of brings it a little bit closer, doesn't it? That's from the pit wall. It does, and that last bit of noise that you heard was a great tussle going on with the last three in the order, and it is Lindsay Jones, number 60, in the sort of black Radler SR3 with the silver and red flashes on it, was being challenged by Barry Goldsworthy in the Vision, number 37, and they had both got back past number 99, Peter French in his Caterham Superlight, but in fairness, they're not dropping him, so that's still looking fairly racing between those guys. Also, we had to change back again. I called Tim Ralph in the blue Caterham R400, number 6, had got past Steve Owen, but that RLM Cup 400 car, number 88, Steve Owen, has got back past him again. And if anything, I reckon that they're maybe starting to reel in the BMW of Rhys Jones. In fairness, very different cars to say the least, aren't they? But Rhys Jones is not able to launch an attack on David McAnulty. That number 7 Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo has pulled away. Like that Italian flair there now. That's beautiful. Yeah. You were there, weren't you? But it's not. And others that are able to take so much more speed through the corners. That Lamborghini without your microphone open sounds good. It rumbles, doesn't it? It does. Just rumbles. Yeah, you're not right to say it screams, it predominantly shouts at you. I think that's the So, we're down to already a quarter of this race is about to have gone, so we're down to just over 15 minutes left on the clock. It's impressive to see actually at the rear, the 99 Peter French Superlight is not losing contact with Barry Goldsworthy and Lindsay Jones in the Radical SR3 and the Vision. You get a lot of, certainly when you see quite a few of these radicals etc. will appear in these all-colours races, and that is touching on something that Alan and I were talking about earlier, is that the radicals really go against your instincts, where you need to take a lot more speed through the corner for the aero to work. The air needs to pass over the aero bodywork for it to do its job, but your brain says, I need to brake and slow down for this corner, and you really, really don't. So of the car over the course of each individual race. Was ahead of Lindsay Jones, the Radical. Waiting for them to come back around to see if that changes. That comes down. All of that, they've actually just literally got the new fastest lap of the race, hasn't he? That's rather impressive. In fact, he's only 2 tenths off the pole time. In Equally, we've got closing in between 4th and 5th. The Jones BMW is under growing pressure from the 88 car of Steve Owen. That RLM Cup 400 car is getting very, very close indeed. Let's have a look lap time wise. Yeah, he just took nearly, well, over half a second out, that's for sure. Yeah, Jones is back ahead of Goldsworthy again, so 60.37. They've changed every single lap so far, I think. And they have now started pulling away from French in the Caterham. The lead two are even closer, Alan, just to let you know. They've just turned right at Oggie's, heading towards Williams onto the Bentley straight they go. And that red 68 Liversidge Radical, probably about 2 car lengths is all we're talking about between those two. So they've got even closer than when they crossed the line. 1.2 was the margin, blink is the margin now, simply. Down they go towards Brundle and Nelson. Quick shout out as well, because Joe East has made sure that we give plenty of shout outs for this, is that please, if you want to take part in the grid walk, it's completely that's the programme. Let me make sure that. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's 13:20. Make sure you're down here in plenty of time. Get yourself queued, and you'll be then taken safely out onto the circuit when the time's right. And it is a completely free grid walk. Get up close, take some photographs. Program. A lot of the youngsters in particular love doing all of that. So get yourself down here, have a chat with them. Much I've got to say, staff ministry as well. Not a place that you very often get to stand, so I do recommend you come down there and do that. 20 past 1, so a little over an hour. Make sure you're down here in plenty of time to get yourself queued and ready for it, although understandably you're going to want to watch the Legends Heat 2 before that, so if you're going to watch that, then just get yourself legged straight down here, ready for that grid walk. What of the battles that are going on out there? It's the lead battle, still incredibly close, half a second between them, because it was a new fastest lap of the race for Liversidge in the 68 car. On pole position, so that is why Liversidge is all over the back of Skills this time, and into Coram they go. A bit more of a margin as they're under power. Through that very fast section. Throw the anchors out the back and tighten their hander. 5 laps, and we're about to kick into half race distance. We've got a new fastest lap of the race. 156.0, which is a second and a half quicker than he went in qualifying, so they're definitely pushing each other to get this speed out of their cars, and fair shout, it's looking very, very quick indeed. The Lamborghini shouts at me as it goes past like an old car number 7, going quicker and quicker every time. He did a 2:02.8 in qualifying, and he's just done a 2:01.2. So he's found a second and 3/4 there, pretty much, or a second and a half there, over its qualifying time. So I said that we hadn't seen the best out of that by the time they'd thrown on the slicks. Well, it's certainly looking a lot quicker now. Jones still under huge pressure, or growing pressure, I should say. Reasonable margin, they came across the line. One thing